Weavers, we are the west, we are the flow and we are the air. We are the weavers, we are the west, we are the flow and we are the air. We are the weavers, we are the west, we are the flow and we are the air. We are the weavers, we are the west, we are the flow and we are the air. We are the weavers, we are the air. We are the flow and we are the air. We are the weavers, we are the air. We are the flow and we are the air. We are the weavers, we are the air. We're not going to stay here too long, even though it's a lovely day, and inclement weather is something that is part of climate change, but it's benefited us today. Mayor McGuigan's just going to introduce kind of the context of the event first of all, and then we'll have Joe Murr from the Union Aegis speaking from Derry Trade Union Council, and then Emma McCann's going to finish it off as a founder member of Into the West campaign. We're standing here in the train station, which would have been long gone had it not been for the likes of Eamon, the rail workers, and then the Into the West campaign, and also founder member.
The idea that we should get together and we should talk about what can we do together as a community, and that was 5 years ago, and the gathering has been growing in strength and strength. This is our 16th event that we have organised, and one of the great conversations that we have within the gathering is about rights of nature. And rights of nature are something that are dear to everybody's heart here, because if we don't have clean water and we don't have clean air and we don't have nutritious soil, then we're all going to get sicker and sicker. And if we don't take care of nature and decide to put that first, then this is what's going to happen.
So as Maeve said, I'm from Aegis the Union, Derry Trade Union Council, but I'm also a member of the Cost of Living Crisis campaign. And all of these things and the environmental issues are all interconnected. The first electric train ran in 1830, created by a Scottish man using batteries. 1830. What we have now is a choice of where capitalism wanted to bring us. The Hoover Dam, hydroelectric dam, 1930s, almost 100 years ago. The dependence we have today on fossil fuels, on oil and gas is a choice, and it's a choice at our expense. Now, it's a study by Antwerp University, published in the Guardian newspaper, stated that on average oil and gas companies have profited $1 trillion a year, every year on average for the last 50 years. Now, to give you some context, 1 trillion, so the profits, not the turnover, the profits from 1 year could make every household in Northern Ireland a millionaire. Yay! And leave enough over to cure world hunger. According to the UN World Food Programme, it would cost $40 billion a year for the next 8 years to end world hunger. That is a third of the profit that on an average year oil and gas companies make. Now, if we're going to change this system, we need people to stop falling for the spin on the TV. They need time, they need investment. The government gives tax breaks to oil companies of up to 90% for every new well they open. Our house is on fire, and the government is paying the arsonist to add more fuel to it, and we need to stop it. So it's great to see you all here. Please come out to all the protests coming up in the future. On the 26th, we've got a We Demand Better protest. Thank you very much. Thank you for a great day. Thank you all.
Nothing changes. Nothing fundamental changes unless we do it ourselves. Change for the future is a do-it-yourself activity. Nothing moves if there isn't pressure from below to make it move. That's true of the trade union movement. It's true of community groups. It's true of environmental groups. It's true generally. We heard about sort of the Aegis and the trade union movement. People think it's separate from the climate campaign. It is not separate from the climate campaign. You get people talking about growth and preserving of jobs. They say that Liz Truss, God love her, so there was, it was on the television a little while ago talking about growth, growth, growth is what we need. The only area of growth that we have which is compatible with the continuation of human society is green growth. It's growth of the green economy. So when we talk sort of about saving the environment, we are also talking about saving sort of the material things of this earth, sort of a system, moving into a system, sort of where we can trust growth, not to choke us and not to poison us and all the rest of it. So we can see all these things are linked together. And we've got sort of trade union banners right here, Into the West banners, the AGS Union, and all these sort of different groups. We have one thing in common and one thing that affects everybody, no matter what organisation you're in. If we don't preserve the environment, we've destroyed ourselves. So it's a child's play. Our friend here probably understands it better than any of the rest of it, because it really is dead simple. It really is dead simple. If we keep on the way that we are going, destroying the countryside, destroying nature, destroying ourselves, destroying our health, destroying the future for our children, if we keep on doing that, there's no point in agitating in any other area unless we do that. And we have to carry that message out and do it from below. It is not the COP's conference in Egypt which is going to save us. It is not any government becoming convinced of anything, which they won't become convinced unless they're put under pressure. So we can organise from below, stand up for nature, stand up for the future, stand up for the children of the future in our society. Do that, we organise at the bottom of society. We can raise up and overthrow the exploitation and the poisoning of the earth that we are faced with today. Clean and comfortable future for common sense and beauty, or beauty. You know, John Keats said in 1821, whatever it is, you know, that beauty is truth and truth beauty. My favourite a quotation. And as I say, that's good for our health. Nothing else without beauty around us. What is the point of living? What is the point of it all? If hearts starve as well as bodies. That's the key. Only saving the environment can save the hearts of humanity. Thanks very much.
Put your boots down, put your feet on the ground. You can hear the earth sing as you listen. Sound of the river as it moves across the stone. It's the same sound as it blood in your body as it moves across your bones.
Are you listening?
Are you listening?
Are you listening?
Are you listening? Put your roots down, put your feet on the ground. You can hear the earth sing if you listen. Put your roots down, put your feet on the ground. You can hear the earth sing if you listen. Sound of the river as it moves across the stones. Same sound as the blood in your body as it moves across your bones.
Are you listening?
Are you listening?
Are you listening?
Are you listening?
Are you listening to George?
Are you listening?
George.